Welcome back to your favorite Novi podcast. Now you Novi. See, you've been on before, Aaron. You knew the drill.
I'm just an expert now.
Welcome back. I don't know if I've chatted with you or if it's been Damon, but it's good to chat with you. I just said before we started, I don't get to talk to you much anymore. This is like a busy time of the year for you.
I do miss it.
Yeah,
we had a pretty good conversation with Damon a month ago or so ago.
Okay.
We went through a lot of projects with him.
Yeah.
Construction related stuff that everybody wants but doesn't need. You know what I mean?
You mean they want it, they need it, but they don't want the
inconvenience,
right?
Right.
And you know what's funny is we meet, and you may have talked about this with Damon, we meet early, like late winter-ish, and say, hey, what's the construction season look like? And you were like, it's not going to be bad this year. You did say that.
I did. And I'm still right. I mean, we were dealing with GLWA and I-96. I thought this would be a cakewalk.
Fair. Well, because we were controlling our own destiny is what you thought, right?
Right.
Like we were coordinating our own projects, and usually those go super smooth. And for the most part, they are.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
There's always hiccups in construction. It's just nothing can be planned for totally.
Yeah,
so things come up that we didn't expect.
Yeah, and it has been a wild weather spring and start to the summer, right? So that always kind of deflects schedules and pushes things around a little bit for contractors. But we've got a lot of things going on in Novi. When I say we, I mean we're talking city projects, right?
Right.
But what I want to focus on today is everything north of 96, right? Like it seems like the last few years we've had a lot of big projects other than the Gliwa project, which let's put that totally.
I'm still trying.
You're still trying to like just close the door on that one, right?
Yeah.
And that's Meadowbrook for those of you that are listening. Meadowbrook from 12 to 13 was a water main extension for the Great Lakes Water Authority. But most of the big projects for the last several years have been concentrated. You mentioned 96, but south of there. Let's focus our discussion on north of 96 because there's a method to the madness and sometimes not. But we like there to be. But we like there to be. And sometimes some of that is driven by funding. And I think what really caused me to say, hey, let's chat is we've planned that East Lake Drive around Walled Lake is going to be under construction in a couple weeks, maybe
actually
Monday,
mid next week.
Mid next week. But then funding from the Michigan Department of Transportation came in, and we've had a project sitting at the ready, and we were waiting for funding from MDOT.
Yep.
And that came through right around July 4th.
Yes.
And we were like, let's go. We need to get this done before the end of construction season. And that's West Park Drive. So for those of you that live in the North End that might see West Park Drive as it, your north-south route, and we're going to like cut around the lake. East Lake Drive's under. So I just want to talk a little bit about those and what those projects involve. You want to give us like the skinny, the Cliff's Notes version?
So we'll start with East Lake Drive.
Okay.
It's a relatively small project. It came about with a bad drainage problem up there, right around Monticello, Lashbrook area.
Okay.
Where one of the outlets into Walled Lake from those two streets is severely damaged. It's fallen off into the...
It's aging, right? It's aged infrastructure.
So we have to update that and fix the outlet and then upsize the storm sewer from that outlet along East Lake Drive and Monticello.
Okay.
So the storm work should be relatively quick, but of course the storm sewer runs right underneath East Lake Drive.
Sure.
At least the southbound lane.
Okay.
So we have to tear up the road in order to replace that storm sewer. So we are closing the southbound lane,
Okay.
and it will remain as northbound only for the duration of the project, which
And-
hopefully is a month.
Okay.
There was also some ditching improvements that we were looking at, but we won't know exactly what needs to be done until the storm sewer is fixed.
Okay.
That way we can see how the water is draining, and maybe we don't have to do a lot of those.
So fingers crossed that y'all get in there, fix the drainage, 4 to 6 weeks, crossing our fingers before school starts.
If we can do an anti-rain dance, we'll get it done.
Right. Okay.
Right. Yeah, the big one, West Park Drive. It's a 4-stage project.
Okay.
It's kind of broken up into quadrants. So the whole project is from 12 Mile to Pontiac Trail. Stages 1 and 2 are from West Road to 12 Mile. And
Okay.
stages 3 and 4 are from West Road to Pontiac Trail.
Okay.
We have to do it in stages, trying to keep the traffic flowing in the normal direction, where a lot of times we try to keep one direction throughout the duration, but it's really difficult with the contractor when they have cross culverts and pipes that they aren't able. They'd end up tearing up a lane, and then we'd have to shift traffic over to it.
So is this a road issue, or is this again infrastructure? Is this
Both.
okay?
The road is what drove it.
Okay.
And then we also look at, sidewalk, ADA ramps,
Okay.
storm sewer. We try to design with everything in mind so we don't have to come back.
Sure, makes sense.
So it turned into a slight mega project on us. And so the contractor, we met, had a pre-construction meeting with them, and they requested to do stage 3 first instead of stage 1.
Okay.
Stage 3 and 4 first.
So that is just
From
that's
West Road to
West
Pontiac
Road
Trail.
To Pontiac Trail. Okay,
Yep.
so that'll go first.
Yes. That has to do with they're doing a complete pulverization of the existing asphalt, and then they'll grade it and reshape it and then pave on top of that.
Okay.
When you do pulverization, you try to do it during the driest months.
Okay.
That way we're not delayed.
And so this project is looking at through September, October.
To be realistic, it's probably going to get to the end of October, maybe
Okay.
early November.
Okay.
We got some little bit of cushion for some weather delays, but more than likely it'll probably
Are
be
we
the beginning
replacing
of
culverts?
a couple of them. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We identified that with the help of our water and sewer group.
Okay.
They drove a camera through several of the culverts, and we assessed the condition. A couple of them are really bad shape.
So, I think a few things, but number one of importance is I love what you said that we identified the road needed to be redone. But what are the underlying? Is the road just old? Are there underlying aspects of that? And underlining, no pun intended.
Right.
But the culverts, water, sewer, what could be
Right.
degrading the surface of the road on the
Right.
top, right? Not just wear and tear from vehicles.
Yeah.
So I think that's super important to note that while we're in there, instead of a quick fix for 4 to 6 weeks, we're looking at long term to the future. We don't want to go back in there for 25, 30 years, right?
Right. Amen. That's what it's all about.
So good stuff. And that's partially funded by the Michigan Department of Transportation. So as soon as those funds were available, we were like, let's go. We don't want to push this off to next spring. We wanted
Right.
it done this year.
Yeah. From the funding, it's like $1.2 million that helped pay for a lot of this roadway.
That's
getting
awesome.
done.
So I know we had been talking about this and we'd noticed it, but it was a short turnaround. It hasn't even been 10 days here.
Right.
So everyone was notified through snail mail. I mean, of course, we sent it through social media
Yep.
and next door and a variety of our channels. And we're talking about it here, but we did also deliver through the mail just a flyer, and information is available on all these projects at cityofnovi.org/Better
Roads Ahead.
Better Roads Ahead. So anyone that's looking for more information on those are two big projects.
Yep.
And then another project that will impact our friends to the north, or is impacting. You want to talk briefly about the chip seal?
Yeah, the chip seal program, we try to revisit all 46 segments of chip sealed streets throughout Novi. A main contingent of those is around Walled Lake.
Okay.
We try to hit them probably once every 5 years. Well, this is the 5th year. So
Okay.
it's a relatively quick process, but there are several stages involved. So first you got to go through and you got to spray patch all the potholes and sealing a lot of the larger cracks. And that's kind of an ordeal. But and
So
then,
you're actually spraying like gravel
yes,
into those.
an emulsified
And
gravel.
yeah,
that-
right, to grab hold.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And once you get everything kind of filled in and leveled out somewhat, then we come through and do the actual chip seal. And that's an emulsified tar that goes down, and then you put a fine chip seal stone that pushes into that asphalt.
Yep.
And it doesn't need to be rolled. Just normal car traffic will, for a few days, will press all that stone in. And then the next stage is to come through and sweep it up and pick up all the excess loose stone and clean that up before another spray patch application for stuff that didn't really set with the chip
Okay.
seal. It's really quick. It's just spot treatment of certain areas before the most important step, at least for me, is the fog seal. It's like a
Okay.
cape seal that place over the top of everything. And that
Okay.
locks all the stone into
Okay.
place.
Okay.
And that's what gives you kind of like your pavement.
So although it's a quick process, as far as the work being done, it's a lengthy process as far as the stages of
Yes.
it. Would that be an accurate statement?
Yeah, it's, most people have questions about, okay,
They think
Chips-
it's done, right?
yeah, it's done. Well, we got a few more stages to go yet.
Right.
The final product isn't this, what you're
Right.
seeing.
It's still loose gravel. Like
Yeah.
it's and it is messy. I will give them that. It's messy.
It's
And-
tricky. It's all these street segments, they're not standard width.
okay.
They're very narrow, and trying to get equipment and working with the residents and vehicles, and it's tough. It's a lot of coordination.
So we've got that going on in the north end. Then we've got 13 Mile.
13 mile.
What are we doing on 13 Mile?
So from M5 to Haggerty,
I'm 5 to Haggerty.
a long time project that we
It
looked
needs
at.
it. Ooh.
Yeah, there are a lot of seams in the existing asphalt from Northern Equities came in, added Cabot Drive,
Sure.
and a lot of the approach lanes and bypass lanes just added on. We didn't really have them reconstruct 13 Mile,
Okay.
and it has a lot of seams in it that fell apart. So we have to redo that.
Gotcha.
That is a complete closure for two reasons. One, it doesn't affect too much. Most of the businesses in the area have multiple ways in and out.
Sure. They can come up Cabot from the south, or
Yeah.
what goes to the north. I'm trying to think.
Cabot as
Cabot
well.
goes to the north
Yep.
as well. Okay.
So, and the other reason is if we can completely shut it down, we can increase the schedule
Get it done quicker.
a lot quicker.
That's good.
Hopefully we're in there a month.
Great. That's awesome.
Great contractor. We don't usually get Ajax,
Okay.
but they'll really knock it out.
So if you live in the north end and you're heading over to the east towards Orchard Lake, Farmington Road, Drake, you're going to need to go 14 Mile or 12 Mile
12 Mile is the posted detour.
Which is a great segue. Because not this year, but coming up, 12 Mile Road is going to be widened, which is super exciting. It's a long time coming. And it's going to be a long project, though. It's going to take not as long as 96.
But it'll be 2 years.
It'll be 2 years.
It's Road Commission for Oakland County is jurisdiction on 12 Mile. We just help out wherever we can, of course. We contribute monies toward it. But there's a lot of moving pieces with that project. Right now we're in easement acquisition. Well, the county is. That takes some time.
Okay.
The Rouge River has to be rerouted under the tracks.
Oh, okay.
So that work has to be done first.
Okay.
And some of the under the tracks, only Lake State Railway or CSX is allowed to do that kind of work. So they're probably going to come in first and do that part. Good thing is it's off the road,
Okay.
but it's still a stage of construction that may take some time before the actual. There's a culvert under 12 Mile, just east of the tracks,
Okay.
that has to be replaced and realigned. So that will affect a lot of people. It may have to be closed. I don't know yet if it can be staged in halves before a whole year of actual road construction.
Sure. You know, I in anticipation of this, once things start falling into place, and I guess for me, a big milestone will be once the easements have been acquired and they're at the process of letting the contract, et cetera. We will create, I am committing to this, a dedicated page on the website, a dedicated social media group, because there's going to be a lot of moving parts. And a 2-year long project, is definitely going to impact not only the residents, retail across the street there, but the businesses all along 12 Mile. So we're talking 12 Mile from
Beck Road all the way to Novi.
So Novi Road all the way west to Beck.
Yeah.
And maybe, Aaron, am I accurate in saying what people see at 12 and Novi, between Novi and Meadowbrook and M5 and Haggerty, that profile with the center, the median, is what they should anticipate there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So from like Dixon Road
Okay, yeah.
to the west to Beck Road, that's going to be the full reconstruct and building a boulevard.
The boulevard,
just
yes.
like you see to the east. The portion from Dixon Road to Novi Road is more just a rehab.
Okay.
Panel replacements and whatnot. That shouldn't be too bad,
Okay.
but the whole shot is going to be touched.
And you know what? It's a long time coming. We have been,
Very long.
We, the city, have been, I want to say, prodding, pushing
Yep.
very enthusiastically the road commission. I'm going to say for the better part of a decade, if
More.
not more, right?
I've been here 20 years,
And ever since then,
and it was before then.
that we recognized the need to have this widened.
Yep.
So it really is going to change the landscape up there
Yeah.
and really enhance and beautify.
Carry that volume.
It will be
of
beautiful.
vehicles will be a huge plus.
So stay tuned. Are we thinking 26, or is this slated to be? When are you thinking, Aaron?
I'd hate to venture a guess. It's a tricky process getting all the easements.
Okay.
It's negotiating with property owners, and you got to go through a certain process for MDOT and FHWA federal funding. And they have to go through their process step by step. So it could take a little bit longer doing that.
Okay.
So I'd hate to say, yes, we're going to put a shovel in the ground May of 26.
Okay.
don't want to give you a date
Gotcha.
necessarily.
But it's coming. It's definitely a project that will be scheduled, whether it begins in 26, 27.
Yep.
Look for it, and we will, it'll be a huge project that we will continue to keep y'all informed about.
I'm sure we'll have a podcast just for that.
Just for that. You know what? In talking about 26, a project we didn't talk about, and I don't want to glaze over it, is Novi Road is going to be reconstructed. That's a city project from 13 to 14, right?
Yes. Yep.
Maybe 26, maybe 27, depends, right?
It's very heavy funded related.
Okay.
Where the funding falls.
Okay.
There's money for it. It's just where it falls.
Okay.
We're hoping for 26.
Okay.
And
And when we say 26, we actually have really two 25, 26, 26, 27, right? So
right.
Whether it happens in the spring of our fiscal year before July 1 or possibly fall, but I'm guessing that will be done in the summer when school is not in play. We'll try.
That's what we're shooting for.
Okay.
Yep.
So whether or not that happens next summer or the summer of 27 is yet to be determined. Right. So, it's so funny. And I'm going to go back to what I said when you said, it should be an easy year. Should be an easy year. And again, it's because of not a lot of other entities, right? Like we talk about road commission, and I'm not bashing anybody.
It's all relative.
But last year we had road commission for Oakland County on 10 Mile.
Yep.
Before that, they were on Novi Road.
Yep.
We had GLWA on Meadowbrook. And those things, a lot of those projects are out of our control, right?
Yes.
They're occurring in Novi, but we're not funding them. Right. And we aren't managing them.
Right.
So we do have a lot of work going on. And I'll also go to what you said. It's one of those things people want, they need, but they don't want the headache. It's pack your patience. And we continue to invest in our infrastructure, our roadways, our water, sewer, the culverts, all of the drainage. It keeps our property values up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how many times you go to another community and you're like, oh my God, their roads are so bad, or you feel bad. And the investment in our neighborhoods and on our major streets keeps Novi the quality community it is. So
my motto is, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Yep.
So, I mean, we'll get there. Be patient, and we'll try to communicate as best we can. Give you all the information that you need.
Yep.
But construction's a little messy.
Yes.
It's just the way it goes.
And our team, community relations at cityofnovi.org, email us, because you know what? We want Aaron and his team in the field, working those projects, helping them go as smooth as possible. And as quickly, expeditiously as possible. And we can help facilitate any questions, concerns you might have. And that's a great relationship and partnership that we forged with you all, 5 or 6 years ago now. So it really helps you maintain your focus on the improvements. So
I appreciate it.
I know. We appreciate y'all too.
Right.
Anything else we want to add? I mean, I think Novi in the whole, I mean, things aren't done willy-nilly. There's a rating scale. We know what roads need most attention, etc. It just so happens North Novi right now is
the focus.
Yeah.
There is one other project that Road Commission for Oakland County is looking at. It shouldn't be too bad for Novi, but they're looking at revisiting 12 Mile from Novi Road to Farmington Road.
Really?
Yes, next year. That's the plan.
Oh, just with maintenance?
No, for the Farmington hillside, so Haggerty to Farmington Road, they're looking at a full recon.
Oh, wow.
And for Novi's portion, it's kind of CPM maintenance projects, panel replacements and whatnot.
Okay.
So we shouldn't be hit too hard, but people drive we don't expect them just to drive in Novi. They go elsewhere, and they'll probably be affected.
Okay. My goodness.
Just thought I would throw that one out there as a bonus.
Hey, thanks for taking the time out of your day.
Sure.
Coming in where it's cool, not
miss
being out in
seeing
the
ya.
field. I know. It's good to see you and catch up. And again, if you've got any questions about any of the projects that Aaron and I talked about, cityofnovi.org/Better Roads Ahead is a great page with tons of information about these projects and more that are occurring in Novi. Or you can always email communityrelations@cityofnovi.org. And we're glad, again, to help you facilitate and navigate any questions or concerns. All good? Keep up the great work.
All good for now.
I'm
Wait 5 minutes.
I'm going to cross my fingers for some great weather for the rest of the construction season. That means from now, July, all the way through November. I'm rooting for you.
Any help you can provide would be great.
And not too hot, because hot isn't good either.
Well, it kind of evaporates a lot of the water that falls.
Exactly, right?
But it gets a little dusty.
Yeah. So we need like those 80-degree days for the next
That
3 or
would be
4 months.
nice.
Would be good.
Like San Diego weather.
Yeah, San Diego, that's good. Yeah. So thanks for joining us for this episode of Now You
You
Novi.
Novi.
Take care.